The pool turned
Tamarie
red.
had worked with both
Orca
whales
trainer
extensively.
Tamarie Tollison
She knew their
curling
behaviors,
last
their
moments
signals,
above.
their quirks. Today's session would involve basic reinforcement. No live audience yet, just pre-show conditioning, bond building, and trust work. Orchid was now 14 years old, a dominant female orca born in captivity, smart, responsive, but known internally for having a stubborn streak. She had once grabbed a trainer's ponytail and yanked hard. No injuries, no press, just a reminder of how quickly these 5,000-pound animals could change the script. Splash, larger and slower, was gentler by comparison, though his transfer from Texas in 1992 came with warnings of his own. Unpredictable energy, sometimes slow to respond to signals. But today, both whales were calm, engaged, curious. Tamarie entered the water just like she had hundreds of times before. No tension, no hesitation. From the deck, trainers monitored the session, radios at their hips, cue boards in hand. It was a controlled environment, a safe routine. But routines can be deceiving, because while Tamarie smiled and began vocal cues, while Orchid circled closer and Splash swam beneath the surface, something began to shift. It wasn't obvious at first. No aggression, no warning sounds, just subtle changes, movement, posture, gaze, that only experienced eyes might notice. But even then, would it have made a difference? In less than 5 minutes, that calm, routine session would spiral into chaos. Tamarie Tollison had trained for years to work with killer whales, but nothing could prepare her for what was about to happen next. Tamarie floated beside Orchid, offering gentle vocal cues and hand signals. The massive whale responded, circling slowly in front of her, surfacing with a familiar exhale of mist. From the deck above, the atmosphere remained calm. It was a routine Tamarie had done countless times in the clear, chlorinated depths of Shamu Stadium. But in an instant, everything changed. Without warning, Orchid turned, not with aggression, but with a sudden, decisive motion, and clamped her powerful jaws around Tamarie's foot. There was no time to react. One moment Tamarie was upright, centered in the water. The next she was yanked downward by an animal weighing over 5,000 pounds. The radio crackled. A trainer on deck shouted. And then, Splash joined in. The second orca surged forward from below, his massive frame cutting through the water like a torpedo. Now both whales were involved, each pulling her in different directions. Tamarie's body twisted under the surface, dragged deeper and deeper. From above, her fellow trainers could barely track her shadow beneath the rippling blue. Panic spread across the